it seems like teams are actually going to be readying up now, so we'll be going into the knife round right now. And it seems like both sides have actually decided to buy knives as well. Like, these guys are just absolutely mental with this.
Yeah, the Rantallions going for more knives than the wet bandits on this occasion. The Rantallions choosing to save with 2 knives. However, 3 knives saved on the wet bandits. Interesting choice. What do you think of
that? Yeah, I mean, with this karambit on T4, and I mean, considering it's a ruby faded karambit, no, not fade, sorry. Wow, never mind. I'll take that back. It doesn't do extra damage.
The Rantallions probably going to be choosing to stay here. Obviously, the CT side being the preferred side on Mirage. Yeah, that's what they're going to be doing, and hopping straight into the first round.
Yeah. So yeah, wet bandits versus the Rantallions. Rantallions? Rantallions?
Yeah, Rantallions.
Yeah. Don't Google that, guys. But yeah, and they are actually going to be going for a bit of a B rush no fear, guys. Which is pretty standard setup, to be honest. Going with just full armor, a few decoys here and there. They're actually going to go 1 for underpass.
Oh, T4 just buying late there, buying his armor late there. Maybe my screen not updating quick enough, so yeah, all armor on the T's, a few decoys. Just going to be moving towards the A area. Breadbun going to be pushing out, may get picked up early here, leaving his team in a bit of a bad situation, but he's going to fall back and be able to call the rotation in. That's some good information coming in from the CTs. One player goes down on the site, that's Jimmy Neutral, and Breadbun trades it back out, however. And
yeah, now Cammy pushing towards shop here, taking down Crony, picking up his USP, which is going to make quite a lot of the difference as well, but no, Breadbun doing the trade kill there.
Helios with a very close nade going on to Cammy, taking him down to just 7 health. Cammy going to jump to the window and just spray away, and it's down into a 3 versus 1. However, the health are low on other players.
Yeah, it's quite a good option. I mean, with that USP, all it takes is that 1 headshot. It doesn't really have much ammo though. I mean, 1 bullet left on it. He's not going to have much of a chance. Goes for the 1 shot and just runs away.
Yeah, realising now he hasn't got time. Just getting dived on by the last player there. And it's going to be the first round going towards the wet bandits. However, not very clean cut. There was definitely the opportunity towards the end for the CTs to claw their way back into that with a lot of low health. But it's not going to happen this time.
No, yeah, definitely. And I think one of the mistakes we saw was V3 dropping down into underpass, well, towards underpass and towards shore. And we're actually going to see the T setting up for a take, throwing a few smokes prematurely, I'd imagine. That smoke's going out as well. It's 1 CT on A. Going to be protecting it with the P250, but never underestimate that gun.
Absolutely not. And as you can see, he's going to dive straight out of that smoke and take out 1, but that's all he's going to get for his troubles. It's going to be a very clean round from wet bandits, only losing 1 man. However, that was the AK-47, so potentially if they're not recover, that could definitely be a loss.
Okay, sitting with that 8 HP, does not want to peek right now. But
never
just
going to inspect his skin, sit in the corner and wait until the end of the round. Yeah, the Gallo will be recovered.
Yeah, good choice, good choice. Yes, yeah, so actually going to probably buy up the AK, I'd imagine. Yeah, there we go. Half it there as well with just a Glock.
No, I think he's going to be picking up the Galil.
Yeah, right, yeah. Didn't notice that.
So, gun for a bit of quick move control with the bomb. Often an odd decision, Mamax rushing straight down short with the bomb. Seems to have called this really nicely. The T's going for a massive push through ramp, but they're not going to get anything out of it. They've gone for a really quick play to be. Luge is with T4 even, with 1 headshot in the middle, just going to lock them down. So he may have a lot of information out of this play. The T's going to be going behind and could get the take out of hands. And
they do.
They're going to take him down in mid.
That is a worthwhile save, I would have to say, because I mean they've already lost the sight. The bomb's gone down. Save that AK, which can make all the difference in future rounds.
Yeah, but they are going to be going into a full buy next round, so any economic damage they can do now is definitely going to benefit them. J Parker just go spam there through the wood, not going to get anything out of that. Yeah. DT's just hoping for a few exits, a few careless players, and looks like they're going to find one in Cammy King. And 1 more with J Parfit. Saving that AK, as you said, just holding towards mid. Not to lose that, keep it into the next round, keep the economy strong.
And they actually did do quite enough, quite a bit of economical damage there, taking out 3 of the players. I'd say that's pretty decent for an eco round, but the T's are just rolling around in the money as well at the moment. CT is going for the full buy for the first round. And V3 picking up the AWP.
Yeah, but the problem with this kind of buy is if in this next round the CTs are able to string together a round, it's going to be very difficult for the T's to keep that economy together.
No, definitely.
Potentially could be forced into a force buy.
Yeah, I mean, the same as I said, if their CTs win this round, losing next one, they're going to be screwed for money for quite a while.
Interestingly, 3 players towards the A site. However, the bomb is just hanging around, looking towards underpass. If Breadbun was to push out here, he could potentially spot the bomb on his own and get that kill. But it doesn't look like he's going to go for the push. Just going to look for the information.
Yeah, very weird going for the information with the bomb. But they did do a bit of a fake run back, and then they're pushing back towards B now with the bomb. Maybe looking to let them know the bomb's there so they could switch. And V3 picking up T4. The AWP is now down.
Really nice shot there, just getting that angle towards the palace area. Parfit going to trade it out, however, but going to get traded himself by V3. Bringing it into a 3-on-2. The T's definitely at a disadvantage here, but it looks like the fake has been read. Breadbun knows there's something going on here, and the T's just sitting up in the apps. Potentially could burst out and have the 2v1. Breadbun's going to get a massive kill onto Mamak, leaving just Plasmas left on his own versus 3. Definitely a doable situation, but he's going to have to do a lot in the round to do it. Breadbun just taking a peek, he's got the information, he knows where it is.
Oh wow, that shot.
What a massive shot into kitchen.
And that shot was against the AWP as well. He is now going off against 2 other players, but gets taken down by Breadbun. Breadbun saying, this is my site, you guys came into my territory and I'm going to kick you right out of it. And he did exactly that, staying on that B site, not over-rotating. Perfect play.
Yeah, very patient there from Breadbun just to secure that first round for his team.
And like you said,
The economy not looking too strong for the T's here. Going to this buy with just a force buy, a few pistols, not even armor on the players.
Oh yeah, I mean they have enough to buy potentially for the next round if they get the bomb down, which is really gonna be quite vital for them. The CTs.
This must be some kind of mistake, but it looks like Jimmy Neutron hasn't got armor.
Wow.
Whether he didn't notice that or just wasn't managing his economy properly, that's definitely going to be a big deficit for him going into the round.
Oh no. V3 failing there, not noticing them jumping. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, but traded out by Crony, so that will be his first kill for the game. And Parfit, although he did have good positioning there, he's going to get taken down, and 3 players very quickly going down, leaving Plasmas once again, just him versus no positional control this time, getting taken down by Breadbun to close out the round.
Yeah, and Breadbun really is a crucial player right here. He's done very well to keep a B site on the CT side right now.
Yeah, absolutely anchoring that site for his team. Looking quite even frags across the board. Chrono with his 2k that round, bringing in his first 2 kills. Definitely needed for his for a morale boost if nothing else. So it looks like he's going to be going for a smoke play now towards A. This is a very common execute that we see. Just trying to get the major choke points smoked off so they can move into the site. They do look a little bit light on the smokes. Only 2 smokes or 3 smokes on the players.
Yeah, it doesn't seem they will be trying to smoke off stairs either, which is a bit of a strange one, to be fair. They're going to be smoking off CT spawn, which is quite a crucial one, but it's not really going to be doing too much for them though. Oh, the flash goes out there as well.
Charlio's playing deep in the site here. He isn't going to be smoked off by those positions. And as you said, Crony's going to be on stairs. He's not going to get pushed out of position, as they're not going to smoke him. So a lot's going to come down here to the entry frags, and whether they can get those kills without with the CTs not even moving out of their positions.
But it doesn't really matter. Oh wow, this massive play from Chalice, taking down those 2 players with that absolutely beautiful spray, and then swap over. Mamak left with the AWP against 3 players, bomb down on A site. This has been quite a difficult retake for him.
Yeah, I think at this point it's best for him just to save, especially looking at the T economy, only 1 player above even the 1,000 mark. Having that AWP into the next round is going to be very beneficial to them. So holding on to that's going to be quite important.
No, definitely. And I mean, for the next round, how do you reckon they should actually play that? I mean, smoke into mid, try and take control, or go for another A push with a few smokes and
I think it's a good idea for them to just force up now. Try and get the Tech 9s and the armor to support that AWP, with the AWP holding the long angles and then trying to close it in. But I don't think there's any massive execute they can use off this kind of a buy. So they're going to have to take very quick mid control and hope that V3 isn't going to just steal that off them and take that pick in mid.
No, definitely. And I mean, we have seen V3 was a bit sleepy. I think it was about 2 rounds ago when he got picked off from them boosting up into mid via connector. Well, not connector, sorry, underpass. So they do have a good chance of that, I would say.
Yeah. Not a very good spawn for the AWP. The AWP are actually going to be passing his AWP off to T4, who had the better spawn. Something we often see is spawn-based CS, going to be taking that fight and missing both of them missing their shots there. but T4 going to take the shot and he's going to win that. So mid-control goes to the Ts, as we said.
He is going to be holding off short as well, which isn't going to be really doing too much for them. As there's actually just a CT player holding in connect, and they know he's there. So now the smoke's going to need to be going down in connect, and they do. But unfortunately for them, it wasn't a great one.
Interesting that some of these players haven't even upgraded pistols. Mamek just sitting on that Glock. Not sure if that's going to be very beneficial for him, especially later into the round. I think he's going to be recovering a weapon. Chronic though, treading it out. Wow, really nice shot there from Perfect.
Denied by Chalice.
That will be recovered, getting put straight back onto the ground. And once again, we're seeing Plasma's in a really difficult situation. There's not much he can do, especially missing that first shot. He's going to give his position away and lose vital time there, especially with the player in CT who's going to hear this bomb going down. And the player on short is going to get a look into his back.
Wow. Chalice was absolutely crucial there, catching the guy off as he passed crawl space. And really unfortunate for Plasma says there, as well as his M4 had no bullets in, so he was going to have to reload it or go for the bomb plant. He tried to do one planted the bomb but missed it.
Yeah, his team just leaving him in a really difficult position to having to clutch every round and just not being able to do it, unsurprisingly.
Yeah.
T4 going to be selling the fake towards the A site while the bomb and 4 other players go towards B. Only one player, Breadbun, once again holding off towards the B site. And,
the rotate has actually started already.
Well, that's more of a standard default playing. Jimmy, once again without a weapon. One of his teammates on 6k, one of his teammates on 9k, but he's still not buying up. That's really odd play coming in from Jimmy Neutron. Maybe not feeling it today, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a pretty odd one, but it's quite interesting that the CTs are still managing to hold it quite hard with him not playing properly here.
Yeah, especially taking these really aggressive peaks just with armor, and yeah, he's going to go down. Didn't really have much of a chance there. Really interesting play from him, putting his team down at a deficit now, 3 versus 5.
How much money did he have? Sorry.
He only had 100, but his teammates, one on 9k and one on 6k, definitely could have dropped him. Breadbin, however, holding down his B site, as always, taken down. Plasmas, he's not going to be clutching this round, as he is dead.
No, yeah, and I mean, they are just going to be taking the A site here, and we do have Chalice. It's going to be very difficult for him to kill these players here, as he gets smoked off.
Take down Mamek, but he's going to get traded out by J Parfit.
Parfit here with that perfect trade up as well, and it's now all down to Breadbun. He's proved very worthy at B site. He's going to get spotted at CT spawn. Decides to carry on pushing anyway. I mean, why not?
I think Cammy heard him there, just pushing him behind him. Decided to take the info peek. He's going to go for the defuse though. Not sure if he's going to stick this. Looking like he may stick it, but he's going to get caught. And
wow. That must have been very, very close right there. Probably about 1 second left, I'd imagine.
Yeah, J Parfit though, he knows his time.
0.5.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a dream, but he did not have the round. See what Jimmy Neutron's going to be going with here, and hopefully he's going to be picking up a weapon at least.
He picks up a P250.
Really weird bike about from him. He had 850. He definitely could have gone for an SMG there. I'm not sure why he's choosing not to.
And T4 here pushing into B site, but he's going to be going up against Jimmy Neutron here with his P250, who just stood no chance.
But Breadbun, as always, being that anchor of the site, just taking them down, making sure he's not going to get too much out of it. Mamek though, pushing straight through the smoke.
Yeah, and Plasmas is going to try and find him. I mean, he is his enemy, and he actually finds him as well. Left with 12 HP though. Mamek picking up the kill on V3 as well. B site is looking very bare. The bomb is down.
They're not going to have the bomb. That bomb all the way up in apartments. Someone's going to need to go back and get that at some point. Plasma can't hold the site all day, but it looks like a 1v4. Chalios doesn't have much chance to flush this out, and yeah, he's going to go down to Mamek.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people talk down of the Galil, but I mean, Mamek there perfectly showing why it's such a good gun. I mean, he used the control very well on it.
Yeah, definitely, it's a situational weapon. Can be good for eco rounds, but over an AK, I'd definitely prefer to have the AK.
Definitely. Jimmy Neutron, yeah, actually take it apart.
A P2000. That is definitely interesting. I'm not sure what the point of that is.
No, he does play a bit weird, I have to say, from what we're seeing here, and we're going to see the CDs just getting absolutely slaughtered here.
Yeah, playing a really nice anti-ego round, just staying together, making sure that if there's going to be a kill, it's going to be traded out. But for V3, just finding that player running off by his Cammy going down. but recovering that rifle could definitely save that into the next round and be effective. But it looks like he's going to go onto the flank on T4, and he's going to take him down, getting an opening onto that site. Alios coming through Palace here. He's going to could potentially catch out both J Parker and Mamak. And he's going to get the kill onto J Parker.
Wow.
That really opens up the site now. This round could go either way.
Unfortunately, it seems like V3 has given it up, so it is all down to Chalios to try and do this. I mean, P250 at this distance. Oh, it just runs out of bullets. He's going to take a second peek.
Mamak really messing up his spray there. He's going to be really disappointed with that. And he's going to get taken down by Chalios. That is really disappointing.
Unfortunately, Chalios just doesn't make it there. That would have been absolutely beautiful then, but that economical damage is going to make all the difference. CT economy is actually not too bad for them to be able to do a bit of a force buy. Utility is going to be a bit short, all apart from Chalios.
Yeah, could have gone for the AWP there, but deciding just to stick on that rifle. He knows he can do the damage. Team Neutron taking the AWP himself.
With no armor.
Around in spawn here, and this can really work against them, especially when the T's go this fast. They're going to have the A site all to themselves, and the T's going to be forced into the retake. V3 getting one frag, but it may not be enough. J Parker pushing through, he's going to get one. And the other player's going to rotate away, just wait for his teammates. Cannon King getting a kill onto Plasmas there, taking down his teammate. Still a 2 versus 3, but that's really not what you're going to be doing. Communication obviously wasn't there at that point. V3 the last man with the AWP, not the weapon you want to be using in a retake, but he's going to give it a try anyway. Potentially could be saving this.
No, yeah, and I mean, it was really unfortunate that they just took so long in spawn that they just had no chance of doing it. And V3 failing that shot on Cammy there.
Yeah. Real shame, especially with that team kill coming in. Thought the CTs could have a chance, but no, they're not going to have that. And yeah, we're going to go down towards the end. Redbun on 5k, he could go for the buy, but it looks like his teammates aren't going to be able to. Could potentially just drop some pistols, give them a little bit of a chance to get maybe one kill, recover a gun. But it looks like the full eco coming out with just a few upgraded pistols.
And interestingly, Jimmy actually decides to pick for the USB, stay with the USB this time.
Yeah, very hard play coming out from him. One kill from B3, and that looks like he's all he's going to get as he's traded out by J Parfit. And they have the B site. They're not even going to worry about Chalios here. Just hoping for one man to be on the lurk, but no, it's not going to happen. Really good anti-eco here coming out from the T's. Nice shot there from J Parfit, just going to finish off Chalios. He didn't have much of a chance, but with a shot like that coming out from J Parfit from short, he didn't have any at all.
No, yeah, unfortunately, it's a bit of a throwaway round on their side. I think that they got one kill there with the P250, which only really sort of makes up for it and a little bit of economical damage. But the T's are once again rolling in it on JP on 9,550, which is crazy.
Yeah, really back and forth game. This first 3 rounds going to the second, next 4 going to the Rantallions, and now one man is taking back the ball. Jimmy on an M4 this round could be very interesting. You never know, he could be a skilled player. He just
hasn't used a gun. And Chrony actually getting taken out by Plasmas, but a bit of a trade kill coming in. Cammy gets taken down. And they've actually left a B site completely, and as we've seen in the past, there's always a player playing towards it.
Yeah, they've seen the bomb. It's going to be Plasmas just trying to hold the site until his teammate JP can get onto the rotate and try and get into the flank, but he may be caught over at Redbun.
Oh wow. That was a bit of a crazy kill from Plasmas there as it was going down the ladder, still managed to get the kill. They didn't manage to pick up that AWP there, and Chalios on 4.9k having to go for the full buy. With pretty good utilities, but I mean across the board, Kronos has pretty low HP, pretty low money, but it does get dropped in AWP.
Yeah. The money across the board actually is quite decent here. A few players not much, but then they can be dropped. So it looks like we could be having 2 consecutive buy rounds coming out here. Double AWP kit setup coming out here from the T's. One towards short, and the other one going to be looking towards connector. Both looking towards the same area actually. That's quite interesting and not something you'd often see.
Yeah, definitely.
The one up from the T's though, in mid, got full mid control. If they want to smoke off window and connector, they can definitely go up short and they a lot of an easier time taking that B site. Bomb obviously going to be hanging out in apartments. Breadbomb just going to be jumping for a bit of information, but he's not going to get anything as they're pushed quite far back. He's really running a default here, almost in a complete straight line there from mid to Palace. Hoping for that peak, hoping for the early pick onto the CTs, but they're not going to be given anything.
Yeah, and I mean,
pushing out a little bit.
Yeah, and I mean the bomb is still hanging there towards B apartments. As they go into an A push here as well, they're going to be doing a bit of a fake there, pushing towards B now.
Yeah, really nice fake there actually. The Red Bunyan pushed completely out of position here, the man short as well. A lot of an easier time, but Jimmy Neutron's going to get one frag and traded out by T4. T4 the last one to take out Red Bun as well. Wow, really nice shot there. They're out of sight.
Yeah, and we switch over to see Cammy there taking down Callus with that perfect headshot for AK. It was absolutely beautiful. Wow.
So 1 versus 2, this is definitely doable from Crony if he can get that first quick frag. With T4 very low, it's a shot he can make. He takes down T4. Now a 1 versus 2. This is very doable. He's going to go for the ninja defuse without a defuse kit. Does Plasmas know where he is? Is he going to be able to get this kill? So close, and he does. He takes that round for his team, but definitely really scary there for the Ts. That could absolutely have gone towards the CTs.
If he wasn't a tit and bought a kit, he might have actually done that as well. Unfortunately, yeah.
Don't be a loser, buy a diffuser. Otherwise, that's what's going to happen. Hang around in spawn once again. Looks like the quick B play is going to be coming out with just one man towards A, hoping to sell the fake. But there's no one on the A site yet. They're just being so slow in spawn that they're getting completely caught out.
No, I really would say this is the crux of why they are losing a lot of their rounds. Is they just don't have their setups in play before, well, the T's already pushed on.
Yeah, and the site's been given to them now. Only one player there to contest it. It may have been an eco round, but still, if they're out of position, they're not going to get any franks at all.
Yeah.
So,
Cronny there with actually a full buy, well, with the rifle as well, with the FAMAS. At least it's not on burst though.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, yeah, he's going to be happy about that when he goes into that engagement. But Mamak is just going to...
Wow, half it.
And,
going into the second half with Rantallions, 5 rounds only against Wet Bandits, 10 rounds on the T side. And Rantallions, if you remember, they didn't actually win the knife round, decided to stick with the CT side. You never know, might have a bit of a stronger on the T side. But I think the main reason why they've been dropping those rounds is partly just down to disorganisation.
Yeah, lack of communication, people being able to flank from places they shouldn't, and people just not being in the places they should at the correct time. Definitely not the scoreline you want to be looking at 5-10 going into your T side. You want to have at least 7 to 8 rounds, but they're not going to have that.
Yeah, and I'm really interested to see the sort of what kind of meta play that Jimmy Neutron is playing with. Just a flash by and a pistol.
Yeah. No, that is odd, and he could have upgraded that pistol. He still has 600 in the bank, but just going for that flashbang. That is odd. Cammy King could potentially take him out here, especially with that armor. It wouldn't be a difficult frag. The A play coming in now, it's just going to be a straight up rush. One player goes down, Cammy King with massive 2 headshots. Slowing down a little bit.
Jimmy Neutron just getting taken out by Parfit. No. It's just unforgiving right here. Cammy with a second headshot on Kalios. And taking out.
Going to close up the round onto V3 with another headshot. All headshots there from the CTs. A really nice play from them. I didn't actually get to see. Did Jimmy manage to throw his flash?
No, I don't think he did. He really is just a bit of a odd specimen. I'm not gonna lie.
It must be a new meta we haven't heard of yet. The old USP to P2000. Goodness gracious.
Not just that, instead of having a weapon on a buy round, having a USP against the fully armored players. Bit of a weird one.
Once again, 2 players just AFK and spawn. It really is odd. I mean, I don't know if there's a lack of communication or perhaps just a lack of interest at this point. Maybe they know that this is a little bit lost and the motivation's gone, but they seem to be playing very strangely. Elios and V3 and Red Bun, the only players that seem to have interest at the moment. Red Bun going to get taken down as I say that. Even that execute weakened. But the flank coming out here, definitely the player to watch is Cammy. As he goes in for the knife. And he's going to get it. No, he's not going to get it. He's going to get taken down by Crony with just a Glock. I'd be really annoyed with that one, but at this scoreline I don't think it's to worry too much.
And not sure if you saw that, Jimmy actually managed to get the kill with burst onto Malak as he tried pushing up the ladder.
He hasn't swapped his Glock out for another Glock, has he?
I don't know actually. Let's have a look. Where is he? I'm gonna laugh so much if this isn't his. Ah, it is his.
Very interesting style of play coming up from Jimmy. Just going for the trying to play the Glock like a deagle. Obviously not going to work. Going to get taken out by Parfit. And then the final kill going to T4 onto Chalios. And that definitely looks scary there. The T's had a chance, absolutely, but quickly shut down by the CTs. That chance just going to be stolen away from them. Full buy coming out from the T's here with a few Falmuses and a scout on J Parfit. And a force spike coming out from the T's.
Very weird. Jimmy Neutron.
Without armor as well.
Oh, wow.
We're only going to go down to Cammy. Cammy looking for another one. Get it onto Bread Bun. Jimmy going to get taken down without that armor. That is too much. And a massive spray down.
He doesn't even get a bullet off there. That was quite embarrassing for him, and he really does need to consider listening to his team. Quite trying to communicate. I'm not sure if they've got each other muted, but I'd say they definitely need to consider.
Yeah, a really nice
communication
coming in from Cammy there. Just securing that site, giving them no room to work with, and shutting them down with a really nice spray.
Yeah, no, it was very well played, and I'd have to say Cammy's doing very well in this. Him and Parfit are carrying, well, not carrying this, but I mean, they are actually all quite equal, but I'd say Parfit's probably got some of the nicest shots here, followed up by Cammy. And Jimmy here, playing a bit of a meta again with the Pro 90 with no armor, rushing down the second mid, no fear.
But he's going to get a lot of damage on there to Mamak, so maybe worth the investment, maybe just a bit silly. But Mamak going to get taken down there by V3. A lot of damage going on to him. I don't hear much of a chance. But the rest of the players ready for the take. A scout on Crane, not going to wait out for the AWP. Go with that, working into the site. He has got an AWP now to work against, which is going to be on J Parfit. J Parfit can peek out with a CZ and take him down. Just go back. Doesn't need anything else.
And I mean, you're saying about the scout, but I mean, the scout on this map can be really powerful, but I mean, against this level of players, maybe not. And I mean, you have to go for the jump shots, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. I would definitely favour an AWP myself. Jimmy Neutron going to go down, that P90 not going to amount to much. However, there is good positional control here from the T's. They have gone to Whole House. They're going to take down J Park in the window, but T4 going to trade that out and potentially get the next kill. Yeah, he's going to get that next kill. Really nice. Just dodging there from Bread Bun's shots. Going to take him down, leaving it to V3 to try and clutch this one out on his own versus 3.
Yeah, and I mean, T4's already picked up 3 kills. Probably going to go for the 4th here as well, with V3 in mid, rushing back towards mid as well, knowing that he was a bit exposed there. With the information given, he's pushing up towards short as well. AK in hands. Goes with the kill in mid. Absolute massive play here from V3.
T4's just going to wait him out. He doesn't need to fight. No. V3 there, just before he get those 2 kills, was V3. Suppose you could say it was V3.
Oh man, that was terrible.
V3.
Yeah, 1 HP left on V3 as well. That is unfortunate for the CC side. But it's actually...
just going to wait him out though.
Yeah, we're actually going to move into, it's a 5-14 currently of 4 wet bandits in the lead.
Yeah, not even 1 round yet from the Rantallions on their T side. Going in for that A execute, just going to smoke off the key choke point and see what they can do. However, a massive push coming out here from Mamak. He's going to get the information that there's no one in Palace, but he could tell his team the wrong information here if he was to tell them that there was no one A. And he's going to get the 1 kill.
He does, well, I mean, you say only the 1 kill, but that is quite big. I mean, Jimmy Neutron here with no armor once again, carrying the 200 in his bank and the grenades.
I feel like he's just pressing F2 around, to be honest.
That's actually, that is actually a very good point, because it favors the AK or M4 over armor, which I think is just stupid.
Kelly's going to take down Parfit there. And it looks like a round maybe coming in here for the T's.
V3 is really down to 1 HP, exactly what he's left with on the last round. This is quite amusing, to be honest. They're actually going to go for the plant, but they don't know where he is. They're looking towards short. No one's watching CT. He's going to be sneaking around. Plasma's here.
The quick front here. He could definitely pull off this retake. He's going to go after the peak. He's going to see Chalios. He knows he's got the AWP. He needs to challenge him to that. He's going to take down. He knows where Chalios is, but Chalios can just play this bomb now. He doesn't have to peek. He doesn't have to look out. But he's just going to go for that peek. Mike Dart position.
He could go for this, but he doesn't. He hears him. He's going to pick him up right there. perfect headshot. And you can see there from V3, it's a bit of an overgreed there. They could hear him defusing if he was going to. It decides to peek out anyway, even though Plasmos had no idea where he was.
Yeah, I think he was slightly too far away there, as he was at the bottom of the stairs. So I think he just couldn't hear what was going on, had to take that peek, just in case. Wouldn't want to see another situation coming out, similar to today, during the Fragment Masters, with SK versus... I can't remember who it was. SK versus Nip. Nip pulling off a ninja fuse, if you could even say that, just through carelessness.
Definitely. It's currently 5-15 to Wet Bandits, pushing for the last round here on their side.
And Jimmy once again without his armor, just an AK.
I think he has a thing against armor. I think he thinks...
He could have afforded armor if he didn't upgrade his pistol. That is really weird.
I'll give him that though, at least he's consistent.
Yeah, but it is looking like the CT is going to close this down and take the game for themselves now on match point 15-5. Bradman knows where Cammy is. He could go for the spam here, but he's not going to get the kill. Cammy staying alive, and the CT's taking the game. Wet Bandits moving on to the finals.
And who will they be playing against? If they play against who I think they're going to, it would be absolutely fantastic. If they play against Andrex Soft, it'd be hilarious to watch. Andrex Soft versus Wet Bandits would be brilliant. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. This has been me and Herold.
Remember, you can find me at Herold CSGO. I'll put that in the chat just in case.
And you'll be able to watch him at I56 as well, guys. Make sure to tune into any streams that'll be going on for that.
Yeah, it should be a really good tournament. So there you go, guys.
So what's the sort of rundown on that?
So it's going to be next week, Birmingham NEC. A lot of British teams are going to be coming to that, so that's going to be really good. You know, teams like Easy Skin's actually not going to be there. Easy Skin's probably the best known British team if you're not familiar with the scene. Teams like Infused, CEX, CEZ. Should be a really interesting event over the 4 days. Are you going to be tuning into it?
Yeah, if I have time, to be honest. It's just crazy times for me, but yeah, no, that should be good. And try my best to try and tune in. I mean, are you going to be part of the streaming live on there?
Yeah, I should be. I'm casting the game, so hopefully you can tune in and hear me.
Yeah, do you know who you're going to be streaming with?
No. Oh, actually, it is. Yeah, it's going to be Metas. METUZ. I don't know how to say it. Metas. One of the three, and the other one is. Let me just have a look real quick. It's going to be Spoddington, who you may know from League of Legends.
I think I recognise his name. Yeah, from that. I don't really tend to watch any of that League games, but
yeah. So it should be